be your doom!
Alrighty then. Guess she wants to have a one.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Lies. Leave me. I have fallen. Talk. Not anger. Peace. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master... If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what... If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake, maybe, just maybe, do you think they would? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then.
Not even a
I
master.
shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things.
Ready?
Okay. Well, I still don't think we're ready to take on those Mandalorians. So... Wait, do I go speak to this dude?
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walked, but though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Item received. Hey. Lose a lot of defense though.
If you have questions, you should...
Greetings, young Padawan. As a chronicler of the Mandalorian War... Of course, I could not tell you the entire history. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for mass... The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before... While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to... They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic... Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us. lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan. As you probably know, that was nearly a year ago. But things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale... May the Force be with
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great... Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. Be sure to bring Bastila with you. There is a powerful link between...
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
Yes?
Looks much better.
Yes?
I think it actually protects her now.
I must congratulate.
I have nothing left to... The lessons that now that the first stage of your training...
Alright. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think we can go back to the Mandalorian. Yeah, we're not sure. So with Bastila, maybe we are? Not sure. Maybe we should just do the two families fighting. Maybe we should do the ruins. The thing. Oh, we gotta talk.
Yes?
Uh-huh. Yes?
Yes?
How may I be of assistance, ma'am? My name is...
A pleasure.
Live on one... Recently, those Mandalorian... I'm not sure. Is there anything else? Farewell, then.
How'd you like that?
What?
Sharky King Padawan Mulira.
I think the droid is... The droid can probably understand us. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid. Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. These builders must have been an extinct... In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed... The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malik unlocked this. We have to find out what they uncovered.
Don't think we're strong enough for here, to be honest. Did I night road? Yeah, I think we'll leave back.